What's up everyone, I'm Vesper and today we have another challenge 30 using Aigis. We're getting pretty close now guys, I only have 3 left including this one. And Aigis' challenge 30 is actually really cool. It requires you to do every single move she has, her specials, all of her dashes, and her supers all in a single combo. So yeah, it's a pretty big puzzle to figure out on your own, it's really unique. But that also means that there's a lot of ways to do it as well, and the Arxis ways that they provide to do it is it's pretty stupid, it's unnecessarily hard, so I don't use that one. The method that I chose to do is a lot easier, but there is some kind of finicky timing things that I have to mention. But anyways, let's get this started and let me show you how it's done. So as you can see, even though there's a lot of moves, the combo is actually really short, but there is a lot of different inputs in a short amount of time. So let's begin this combo. First thing you want to do is come fairly close to the dummy. You don't have to be right up to them, but just, you know, sweeping distance. And then you'll begin with core circle back A, and this will launch them up in the air. And then you want to, as soon as possible, do a core circle forward A. Because if you do it a little too slowly, you need the javelin of your super to connect, and if the dummy is too low to the ground, it'll completely whiff. Now, the core circle forward A does multiple amount of hits, but we want to cancel it immediately on the very first hit, because if you let it drag, then the dummy will slowly get lower to the ground, so you want to cancel as fast as possible, keep them up. So right after the core circle forward A hits, you want to do a core circle back twice into D, her super, and then the javelin should launch them up. If you find that the javelin is or the spear or whatever is missing too many times, it just means that you're doing the super, or I mean you're juggling them too low to the ground. So you definitely want to do your core circle forward A sooner and cancel it as faster. So the first kind of tricky timing part here is that you'll notice that Aigis, when she's in the super animation here, she is actually off the ground right now. She's slightly floating off the ground. And our next move is her float, and she needs to be on the ground to do it. So you're gonna have to delay it just slightly. So right as she touches the ground, you'll get a feel for it. You press down, down B, and then I'll make her hover. And then another awkward timing is that as soon as she hovers up, you don't immediately recover. You can't immediately do whatever attack you want. There's a slight delay. But it doesn't really matter though, because we don't want to. Our next attack we would do is pressing A, and when you do your jumping A, if you press it too soon, the dummy is gonna be too low to you, and we want them to be pretty much the same height as you. So you want to just give a slight delay before you press the A button. So you press A, her A does multiple hits. It doesn't matter if it does 1 or 2, that you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So you notice that the dummy is actually higher than me, the higher the better. So I delay this a lot. So right after that A connects, you want to do a core circle forward C and D, so an EX. And then during this animation, you can actually cancel all of it pretty quickly, not right away, but just a little bit after, and you want to press core circle back into D. So the moves animation is still going on. So another tricky part here is right now we want to hover. So it's kind of tough with all this, you know, shit on the screen to know when she's hovering. So you either gotta get a feel for it, because we have to cancel it really quickly, or just look on the screen here where it says hover boost, and then as soon as the letters turn black, you know you can immediately start boosting forward. So what we're doing here is that she hovers by holding up, so you're holding up this entire time, and then right when you see her recover and hover, right here, the move is done and you're good to go, and then you just hold forward and you'll do your forward boost here. You don't have to press forward, you can if you want, but just hold forward. And then you want to dash in as close as you can. The timing is not that crazy, you got some leniency here, so get pretty close, and you want to press B. So a jumping B. And then we're going to cancel this immediately into our escape change, and that's pressing B and D at the exact same time. And then you want to immediately cancel that into our super. Core circle forward twice using D. You have to cancel it pretty fast. So the reason why we want to be close when we land that B is because we're gonna OMB this super, and you OMB it as soon as the super hits. So OMB it, and you should be close enough that it'll make contact with the dummy and bounce him up. And then you have to basically get a feel for when you're touching the ground here. But as soon as you touch the ground, don't like worry about looking at the dummy. Just as soon as you touch the ground, we're gonna do a tiger knee motion, core circle forward, up forward, A B. So an EX version. So you tiger knee it, and then it should juggle, and then basically at this point you could just mash backdash. Just keep going back as much as you can, and then that's the final move, which is the backdash. And it'll actually come out before the combo ends, so it clears it and it counts, which is pretty funny. So that's it, guys. That's Aigis 30. Like I said, it was a really interesting one. One of the funner ones that I had doing for Persona. So, as usual, guys, the notation for the combo is below in the video description, as well as the link for Aigis 1 to 29. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.